Alrighty, thank you, Lauren. 5:03, we've got some breaking news now. East Hartford police looking for a suspect this morning that hit and killed a person with their car, then fled the scene. This all happened in the area of Pitkin Street.
Want to get right out to Fox 61's Brooke Griffin this morning live in East Hartford at the police station there with what investigators are saying this morning. Brooke, good morning.
Good morning to you both. East Hartford police say they don't currently have any sort of suspect description or even a name, but what they do know is that they're looking for a silver Hyundai, and that's going to have heavy damage on it with a missing driver's side mirror. East Hartford investigators say just after 10 o'clock last night, they were called to the area of Pitkin Street for a person that was hit in the road. They tell us when they arrived, they found a person unresponsive with significant facial injuries. That person was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately died from their injuries. Police say the silver Hyundai immediately fled the scene, going up Pitkin north onto Main Street, but they've not spotted that car since. This is the latest fatal auto ped of many in Connecticut over the past year. The Department of Transportation says there were 74 people hit and killed by a car last year. They say that is the highest amount of people in over 40 years. Now again, police are looking for a silver Hyundai that's going to have significant damage and also a missing driver's side mirror. They want your help. If you maybe know that car or even maybe know that driver, they want you to call Crime Stoppers, and you can do so anonymously at the number that is 860-722-8477. Live in East Hartford, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61 News.
All right. Thank you, Brooke. We will check in with you throughout the morning at 5:05. We are moving on to some additional breaking news this morning.
Yeah, this time out of New Haven, where police there are investigating a deadly shooting. Well, this happened just after 8:30 last night near Chapel and James Street. When police arrived at the scene, they found one man shot. He was taken to the hospital where he died. Well, this is the city's third homicide of the year. Anyone with information is asked to give New Haven police a call.
Now to Norwich, where police are looking for a man wanted for second-degree manslaughter. Let's get to what we know. Officers looking for 41-year-old Lionel Holland. He's also facing a drug-related charge here. Anyone with information about where he is should call Norwich police right away. Another good look on your screen. New developments in the case of a woman who abandoned an 8-month-old girl in a dumpster in New Haven after attacking the baby's mother with a knife. Andiana Velez, given 3 years probation in state court Wednesday. She pleaded guilty to felony charges. She also served 18 months behind bars. The baby and mother surviving the incident. This happened horrific. It is something many of us remember well back in October of 2020. Velez receiving a 10-year suspended sentence, but she could go back to prison if she violates probation.
Well, we've got an update now on a man involved in a police chase in East Haven. He appeared in court Wednesday. Now, police say Nicholas Gambardella led them on a chase in a car and on foot earlier this month after they tried to take him in on several warrants. Police say after crashing a vehicle in East Haven, check out this video here. Gambardella ran across the northbound and southbound lanes of I-95. And during that foot chase, police say he appeared to reach for something and turned toward officers, which is what we are seeing unfold here on this video. Now, that's when officers shot at him. Now, Gambardella was not hit, and no weapon was found on or near him. After court, Gambardella spoke to Fox 61 about the incident.
Supposedly a CI said again I had a firearm. No gun was found. As always, this is multiple times now. A CI said I had guns, and I've never been caught with a gun in my life. Ever. Check my record. No firearms, no, none of that. And multiple reads.
Gambardella faces a list of charges from those original warrants, while the charges from the chase are still pending.
A Bridgeport woman is dead after being hit by her own car in Shelton. Let's explain how this happened. So this was Route 8 just after midnight, and police saying Joan Forgas got out of her car on the right shoulder. Her car was hit and then hit her. Horrific. So she died at the scene. The driver of that other car not injured. The state bringing in a whole lot of green in the first week of the recreational marijuana sales in our state, and officials saying it was more than $2 million. The Department of Consumer Protection saying the first day of sales was the busiest for these 7 locations, bringing in more than $350,000, more than 45,000 sales happening in the first 8 days, with the average price of cannabis a little more than $44, a total of $2 million made in the first week. A plan to cut taxes for small businesses could be on the way. The tax credit would help small business owners avoid federal deduction limits. Connecticut was the first state to pass it back in 2018, but it was reduced soon after by the legislature. Governor Lamont says if restored, this would impact upward of 123 businesses in the state and could save them millions of dollars per year collectively.
We're making it now whole again, simplifying your taxes, reducing your taxes going forward, and we're just getting started.
The announcement is the first of several tax proposals Governor Lamont plans to introduce before his full budget presentation slated for next month. All right, digging deeper into the disappearance of a Massachusetts mom of 3.
Ahead, we'll hear what ultimately led investigators to charging her husband with murder.
Here's a crazy idea. Make the internet work wherever you do.
Finally, there's a whole home Wi-Fi guarantee. Switch now and get a $200 Visa reward card on us. Hurry, offer ends soon. Uncable yourself. Get fiber internet from Frontier.
Bob's presents 2023 Furniture Resolutions. Resolution number 7, dream big. Ask what your mattress can do for you. Can it give you Bob's comfort and quality for hundreds less than the national brands? We're talking $5.99, people. Does it boast charcoal gel memory foam perfection, a hybrid innerspring plus foam option, and a 15-year warranty? Is it shipped to you in a convenient box or set up in your home with free mattress removal? Dream big with my Bobapedic Prize mattress. Bob's Discount Furniture. Furniture solutions to your resolutions.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend at Toyota presents the Oakdale Theater. Browse over 40 hot tubs and swim spas from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. That's this weekend only at Toyota presents the Oakdale Theater in Wallingford. Visit spaexpo.com.
Everyone loves winter fun, and you can take it even farther in a Honda. Experience the season's joys and conquer its challenges with Snow Mode, standard on all Honda SUVs and truck. Honda. Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall Brand for 2022. Visit your local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily. Buy online or reserve from select Honda dealers.
We know y'all can cook real good, but sometimes the fam just wants Popeyes for dinner. And since our 10-piece box packs lots of our juicy mixed signature chicken everyone can enjoy, you want in too. Get it only at Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes and intelligent off-road technology, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. The 2023 Nissan family of SUVs. Anything but basic.
Get 1.9% financing for 36 months on Nissan Rogue, or make no payments until April 2023.
Fox 61 Student News, stories that impact our communities.
My voice matters. It is important to connect with younger generations in your community.
On air, online, and now on Fox 61 Plus. Sponsored by the Connecticut Office of the Arts and Department of Education.
Mount Southington Ski Area, where the thrills are made locally. All your winter fun is right here in one place. Exit 30 off I-84 in Plantsville, Connecticut.
Breaking news from around Connecticut on Fox 61 News at 10 and 11.
Time now 5:13. The husband of a missing Massachusetts woman is now charged with her murder. Prosecutors say 47-year-old Brian Walsh used his son's iPad to look up questions about disposing of bodies. Investigators also say Brian was also seen on video dumping trash bags and dumpsters at different apartment complexes.
He's leaning, and it appears to be heavy as he has to heft it into the dumpster.
Well, some of that trash was set on fire, but his wife Anna's clothes and other items belonging to her were found at a trash processing facility with her and Brian's DNA on them. He's pleaded not guilty.
Here in Connecticut, the Walsh case feels eerily similar to the disappearance of a Connecticut mom. State police still searching for Jennifer Dulos. She was first reported missing in the spring of 2019, ultimately presumed killed by her husband, who died by suicide a few weeks after the arrest. In Connecticut, there is now a law in Jennifer's honor meant to protect victims of domestic violence by considering what's called coercive control when issuing restraining orders.
It was the first time that judges had a way of really mandating a restraining order around non-physical forms of violence.
And I do want to point out, domestic violence prevention advocates say they hope Anna Walsh's case creates even more laws to protect victims. It's one of those times in the morning we ask you to sit up, take a deep breath, and maybe take a picture of your screen. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, you can call or text the 24-hour hotline at the number on your screen. The number here open and available at all times, and you can remain anonymous. Symphony and I accidentally both wearing teal today, often done in an effort to prevent sexual violence as well. I've tweeted out additional resources on that front this morning.